He scored 100 Premier League goals in 111 games. No one has ever done it faster. Not Messi, not Ronaldo, not anyone. That number should scare every defender in Europe, but it's only the beginning of the story. By the end of this video, you'll know every record he has smashed. And trust me, the list is longer than you think. This isn't just a highlight reel. This is a full breakdown of destruction. Let's start before Manchester City existed in his story, before the Premier League even knew his name. Haaland was already breaking football at 17. Playing for Norway's under-20 team, something insane happened. He scored 9 goals in a single match. 9. In one World Cup game. No teenager had ever done that before. Coaches around Europe started taking notice immediately. Scouts began flying to Norway just to watch him train. People thought it was a fluke, a one-time explosion from a kid. But then he moved to Austria, to Salzburg, and the goals just kept coming. He scored against Liverpool in the Champions League, twice in a game against one of Europe's best. That performance put him on every big club's radar. Then Dortmund signed him in Germany. Same story, different league, same destruction. At Dortmund, he debuted and scored within minutes. Then he kept adding trophies to his shelf. He set a Champions League record early on. 10 goals in just 8 matches that season. That earned him the tournament's Golden Boot Award. He was 20 years old at the time. Most players are still developing at that age. Haaland was already rewriting record books completely. Bundesliga defenders started dreading match days against Dortmund. Then came the move everyone was waiting for. Manchester City paid £51 million for him. Everyone wondered if he'd adapt to England. The Premier League is faster, tougher, more physical. Some said he'd need time to settle in. Haaland clearly didn't get that memo at all. On his debut, City faced West Ham United. He was fouled inside the penalty box. He grabbed the ball and took the penalty. That made him only the second player to win and score a debut penalty. Then he scored again in the same game. 2 goals on his full Premier League debut. Only Sergio Aguero had done that before, back in 2011 for the same club. But that opening day was just the start. 4 matches into his Premier League career, he already had 9 total goals. 9 goals in 4 games is genuinely ridiculous. It broke a record held by Wayne Rooney. Rooney's mark had stood for 13 long years. Haaland erased it like it meant nothing. Fans couldn't believe what they were watching happen. Then August ended, and the numbers kept climbing higher. He became the top scorer for August. Top scorer for August in any Premier League season ever recorded before him. 9 goals in just 5 league matches total. No player in league history had matched that pace. Pundits started comparing him to prime strikers instantly. By the end of his very first season, he had scored 36 total goals. 36 goals in only 35 appearances that year. That broke the Premier League's single-season scoring record. The old record belonged to 2 English legends. Andy Cole and Alan Shearer shared that record. They needed 42 games to reach 34 goals. Haaland beat their total in fewer matches, and he did it in his debut season alone. Along the way, he collected hat tricks like trophies. By age 22, he already had 13 career hat tricks. That's more than most strikers get in a lifetime. Then he did something no one had managed since 1946. A hat trick in 3 straight Premier League games, back to back to back, without a single match in between. The last player to do it was Jack Balmer. Balmer played for Liverpool decades before Haaland was even born. Nobody expected that record to ever be touched again. Now let's talk about Europe, because it gets crazier. In the Champions League against RB Leipzig, something historic happened. He scored 5 goals in one single match. 5 goals in a knockout round fixture. Only one other player in history had done that. Lionel Messi, back in the 2011-12 season. Haaland's name now sits right beside his. two of the greatest scoring performances ever recorded. He also became the fastest player ever, fastest player to reach 40 Champions League goals in history. He needed only 35 total appearances to get there. Then he pushed even further past that mark, 50 goals in just 49 Champions League matches total. The quickest anyone has ever reached that milestone. Faster than Messi, faster than Ronaldo, faster than every single legend who came before him in that competition. And through all of this, he's still just getting started for his country too. Norway hadn't reached a World Cup since 1998, almost 30 years without qualifying for the tournament. Haaland almost single-handedly changed that entire story. During qualifying, he scored 16 total goals. That was 4 more than anyone else, 4 more than any player across every confederation on earth, twice as many as any other European striker managed. Players like Harry Kane couldn't come close to matching him. He scored in all 8 qualifying matches Norway played that campaign. Not most games, all of them, without exception. Then at the World Cup itself, he kept that pace going strong. 2 goals against Iraq in his tournament debut match, then 2 more goals against Senegal soon after that. That made him Norway's all-time top scorer at major tournaments in the country's entire football history. But here's the part most fans forget completely. Norway's national scoring record had stood since 1937. Jørgen Juve held that record for almost 90 years. Nobody thought that record would ever fall. Haaland broke it at just 24 years old. Nearly a century of history gone in one single moment. One player rewriting decades of Norwegian football tradition entirely. So here's the twist nobody talks about enough. Haaland isn't just fast or strong or clinical. What actually separates him is pure efficiency, not effort. Some strikers need hundreds of shots for goals. Haaland converts chances at a rate nobody else matches today. As of this year, he has 111 Premier League goals. 111 goals in just 131 total appearances. Compare that to Cristiano Ronaldo's Premier League total. Ronaldo needed 236 games to score 103 goals. Haaland passed that exact total in just 114 matches, less than half the time it took Ronaldo to do it. Across every competition for Manchester City alone, the numbers are even bigger. He already has 161 total goals for the club, in only 196 total appearances since he arrived. That includes his Champions League record too, 34 goals in just 39 total games played. Numbers that most strikers never reach in a full career, and Haaland already has them in his mid-20s. He's also won individual awards at a pace nobody else matches. Back-to-back Premier League Golden Boots in his first 2 seasons. A Champions League trophy in his very first year at City. Multiple domestic league titles stacked one after another. Most players spend a decade chasing what he's already collected. So let's bring this back to where we started. 100 Premier League goals in 111 total games. Nobody has ever reached that milestone faster. Not the greatest strikers in football history, not Messi, not Ronaldo, not Shearer, not Henry. Just one Norwegian striker, quietly rewriting the record books. One match at a time, one goal at a time. And here's the scariest part for every defender left in his path. He's still only in his mid-20s right now. If this is his pace at this current age, imagine where these records eventually end up. The question isn't whether Haaland breaks more records. It's simply a question of exactly when. Because with Erling Haaland, the only real record left standing right now is the one he hasn't broken yet.